everyone, welcome back to the channel. T5 here with Becky the Trekkie, and we're at the world's largest manatee rescue facility. So let's poke over and see if we can see some of the rescue animals, and we'll take you in for the underwater viewing. And it should be a beautiful time. I've seen manatees in the real world. South Florida's got all the canals that go into the ocean, and we used to go fishing on the ocean when I was a kid years ago. And every once in a while you'd see a few, and you could feed them a little bit here and there, as long as it's approved materials, of course. And let's go see what they look like today. Okay, so here's the tank, and looks like what are they giving them? Spinach, lettuce. There's one right over here.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's something. We used to give them lettuce. I hope that's not illegal. It was years and years ago. Oh, look at the size of the mama over here.
Goodness.
She is huge. Okay, they definitely vary in size. We've got a very large one to the right. Actually, I'm seeing a lot more now. That you just have to kind of hang out for a minute. See the one on the bottom here? And see, they feed close to the surface, and that's why they have trouble with the boats. So as long as people maintain the low speeds, they can kind of get out of the way. But if someone comes blasting through real fast, and they're on the surface, they can get cut up by the propellers. So if you're in the canals and they're in a manatee zone, please obey those wake zone restrictions, because it's really to preserve some of these wonderful natural specimens that we have here in the good old US of A. So we're actually filming in our own country today, Becky. It's been a change lately.
Back in the US.
And kind of nice. So all right, boy, he took that whole piece.
Yeah.
Came right up and took a whole piece.
This one's just
let's poke just down a little bit and see if I can get over closer to this really big one over here. You can just kind of see the tail. Oh, there, it's breaking the surface just a touch right there. Wow, it's massively larger than the others.
Yes.
I would say, like, you have like a 1,500 pound one over here, and then these are the littles. They're pushing like 300 pounds, and they look small. Oh, it's deep here. They've got a deep dive here. See that?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of smaller fish in the tank. And honestly, it feels cooler right here with all these shaded plants. So they've done a great job on oh wow, here it comes. Just massive by comparison. That's the biggest manatee I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, maybe that's the biggest one there is. That's why they call them the sea cows, because that one is as big as actually, that one's probably bigger than most cows.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't get over the side.
Look at that. Just gorgeous. Whole head of lettuce.
Oh my goodness.
It's like I'll be back for more. I'm getting hungry as I'm chewing here. There's a few. There's a few more over here that are good size, but I gotta say, this has got to be the belle of the ball right there. I mean, these little ones are cute and playful, but this one, I mean, you couldn't get your arms around that with 4 people. So that's just amazing. Yes, very nice. I guess they can raise and lower this gate right here, but I got a feeling if they wanted to belly over this, because this one's pretty close right here as far as jumping over to that side if he wanted to. Wow, really cool. That one over there was just absolutely massive. So, all right, let's go underneath, and we can look at them from under the water. Okay, so they do have some long-nosed gar in here. I don't know if you can see that one. It's about 7 feet, 7-footer right over here, and you got like a 5-footer. Several different types of fish, and this one's deep here. This is a nice deep tank. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like from below. We're just giving you the surface, but if you were to go fishing and you were to catch that one right there, you would have a heck of a good fishing day as far as that goes, if that is legal and appropriate in the area that you're fishing at, of course.
Oh, you got another one here.
Wow, right down here. Oh yeah, I'm not jumping in that. Those are some good size. Boy, they seem happy here. Okay, on your way to the underwater viewing, they do have some American alligators. I don't know if you can see them. Look for this rock formation where this tree's kind of coming out a little bit. There's 3 of them. They're itty bitty babies. I'm gonna say they're like 2-footers, and then there's another one just across the way. They are sunning on the rocks, but those are tiny, tiny, tiny. I thought we were gonna get to see like a 18-foot monster is what I was expecting, but maybe they're these are Mississippians. Okay. Straight out of the Mississippi River. There is one sunning on the bank down there. They're not overly huge, but it's nice to see that they've got some to view. It's probably easier to keep the little ones. Maybe they rehab them and they release them, Becky. I don't know. We'll have to do a little research. But yeah, these are just little tiny guys and gals. All right, just make that turn down the concrete area there. You'll see some signs that say caution wet floor. It was totally dry. There was absolutely no water, but I'm sure on a rainy day it probably does get wet. They've got several drains, but without any further ado, this is the SeaWorld Rescue Center, and this is going to be the underwater viewing area. They rescue coral here. They have cold stunned turtles that are rescued, and we did see some signs where they had some baby turtles that they were working on. So yeah, a couple of baby turtle nests. We'll poke on up. All right, this is gonna bring us into the turtle tank. Oh, I hate to say, friend, yellowtail is one of my favorite fish. But we're not gonna go after you. You are in a perfect spot. You are, gorgeous. Gorgeous. That's the perfect size right there. If you like fish. Okay, whole school of them. Yeah, absolutely. Boy, these turtles are good size.
They are.
This one up top here is big. Wow. It looks very clean. You know what I mean? Sometimes they have those barnacles on them in the wild, and they look like well manicured turtles. Oh boy, oh boy. You can really see them underwater here like this. Here's another one. I think these can hold their breath underwater for like 2 hours. You'll have to forgive me. It's over 100 degrees today. We're trying to do the best we can. Oh, this poor guy's missing a limb.
Oh no.
I think it'll grow back though.
Does it?
Yeah, I see. It's like working on regeneration. So that is a skill that the turtle has that we do not have. That would be really interesting if we could figure that out. For everybody that needs it. Yeah, I think so. It's just kind of chilling down here, and it's probably cooler.
Yeah.
I bet if they get warm up towards the top, they come down the bottom of the tank and try to cool off a little bit. But massive, beautiful turtle. He's got a little green on his shell, I guess. I was saying that they were perfectly manicured, but he's got a little green, so. Little natural camo right there. All right, there's more to see. Beautiful turtles. Okay, this is the tank that you probably don't want to swim in. I think I've heard of like got the grouper here, and
2000.
oh, here's the red-tailed catfish down here. Moving over mid tank. I don't know if you can. There it is. That's a big cat. Right there, I'm gonna say, hard to say, 60, 70 pounder.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's the big manatees too. Okay. There's the alligator gar. That's a tiny one. They'll get 13, 14 feet. Wow, there's the under view of the big manatee. This one looks like it's been in some battles. The fins look a little bit nipped, but maybe they're in a school and they're territorial with each other. I don't know. Oh wow, look at this catfish. Beautiful fish. Would I see at the dinner table? Not you personally, but maybe, I don't know. This it's one of those things. I like to fish and I like to eat fish. But they are beautiful under the water like this. So, yeah, that's a big sea cow right there. Just having a good nibble. And I don't think that's the biggest one. I think that's the one on the second tank. And the biggest one is still down here in the other one. So we'll poke over and see what I'm saying? There's the alpha. The actual one that is big as a cow. I mean, that thing is, I bet that's a 4,000 pound animal as far as that goes. It's hard to say. Maybe we can find out. Let us know in the comments if you know what the biggest manatee in the SeaWorld tank is. It's kind of be interesting to see, but I bet 2 tons, no problem. This is what I'm gonna say. He's like, yeah, no, you're not sharing. He's like, this is, get your own lettuce. It's like, you know how much work it is to maintain this beautiful figure here? I've been working on this since I got here. Oh boy, here's something. Can you imagine snorkeling?
I had seen that.
And this one's coming up to say hello. It's like, oh, hey, yeah.
Made me freaked out.
Okay. If you're into snorkeling, we did do a Bahama snorkeling video. We saw a lot of fish, smaller fish, not this size, of course. And didn't see any sharks, but they did mention a couple of times that they were circling the reef that we were snorkeling over, and they told everybody kind of stay back towards the middle. But we felt very safe there. They well attended with several good hands. All right. All right, that's going to wrap up the SeaWorld Rescue Center. What'd you think of the center?
I loved it. I loved it. From the top view, from below, it was just, yeah, really great.
They have a lot of rescue animals in there. It's really nice to see. I think that probably the tortoises, they let them heal up here, and then they probably do a re-release, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, that one was missing.
And really, if you wanted to donate to something like this, I think it's great. You know, they're rescuing the manatees, they're rescuing the tortoises, and maybe the fish that we thought were maybe fighting each other, maybe they were injured or something like that.
Most
and they're
likely.
bringing them here for rehab, and then they let them go back into the wild. And if that's the case, hats off to you, SeaWorld, on this. So we're really enjoying the trip so far. We haven't got on any of the rides yet, but we will cover those on the channel. This park lets you film. Just show them your equipment, make sure you're secure, you're good to go. We'd love to see all the other parks do that. You know, creative people are going to do it anyway. You might as well be official and let us show you approved equipment and be safe, and then everybody's happy, and that would be great. So A+ on that SeaWorld and Busch Gardens theme park. So like we said, we got the Platinum Pass, so we're going to hit several of the parks. We'll do 3 this trip. We'll try to get to both Busch Gardens. We'll try to figure out how to do that. One's in Tampa and the other one's in Williamsburg, Virginia. But maybe we'll just go for it, because we're really enjoying this one so far.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a great park system. And thanks for joining us on this one. Big thank you to all our loyal subscribers. Leave us a like if you like us. Please subscribe if you watch us all the time. You haven't yet. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us keep track of how the channel growth goes. And we'll see you all very soon on the next one. Bye, everybody.